So I just had a clarity moment. मैं बस सोच रही थी what is the difference between being happy and feeling joy, because I keep telling everyone to focus on joy and not happiness. But what is the difference? I mean, these two words are used interchangeably, but कुछ ना कुछ फ़र्क तो है ना. So what is the difference between happiness and joy? I want you to pause this video and think about it for a second. Just use your brain and think about the fact कि हमें ऐसे क्यों लगता है कि बच्चों में बहुत joy होता है. बच्चों को हम happy नहीं बुलाते, बच्चों को हम full of joy बुलाते हैं. So what is the difference between happiness and joy? So I thought about this and I realized that happiness is mind based, but joy is soul based. मतलब you get happy if you achieve the things you think you want, but joy is a lot more with alignment. Like when you experience the things that are in alignment with you and are in alignment with your soul, that's when you feel joy, which is very, very different from happiness, which is more deep, which is more expansive, which you feel over here. And I think that is a great compass for us to figure out what we are meant to experience in life, what is meant for us to follow our joy, because our joy is soul driven, it's on mind driven, whereas our happiness of getting that promotion or getting that job or getting that car or getting that person is very mind based. It is what we think will give us happiness, but the things that actually give us joy हमें पता है. Like for example, think about the time, I don't know, when you got your first job. Like when I got my first job, I was very happy. But when I think back on it, I'm not reliving that experience of happiness, to be very honest. Matlab, yeah, okay, I got my first job. That experience is done and over with. But the thing that gives me a lot of joy is people. And so when I think back on the last time that I felt this extreme joy, it was actually at a friend's wedding. And when I think back on that moment, I relive that joy. Like when I close my eyes and think back on the 2 days ka wedding, I just feel so much of joy, because I think that was soul aligned, that was meant for my soul. And so it stays with me, and even like 10 years down the line when I reflect back on that, it's gonna make me feel a certain way, because that was joy and not just happiness. Does that make sense? So yeah, I think that's the difference between joy and happiness. And joy is our compass, our direction, that shows us what is in alignment and what is not in alignment. So don't think so much about happiness. Think more about joy and how can you add joy into your life.